And since childhood, I've been taken aboard Sirian motherships. The reason was to train me to become a representative and messenger for the Galactic Federation of Light and for the Sirian Star Nation. Now you may ask, what is the Galactic Federation of Light? The Galactic Federation of Light is a galactic organization of over 200,000 star nations dedicated to the spreading of light throughout this galaxy. And you may ask, what is the Sirian Star Nation? The Sirian Star Nation is from the star Sirius, which is about 8.3 light years away from Earth, and if you will look up in the night skies, it is the brightest of all the stars. Who trained me? I was trained using some of the most advanced methods aboard the Sirian mothership by Washta and his entourage of no more than about 50 people. And now you may ask, what is it that I was studying? I studied Earth and galactic history, as well as all forms of science, including the ones I enjoyed the most, which was astrophysics and cosmology. Now during this tour, I will share my insights from the many personal experiences that I had aboard Sirian starships. The tour that we will be describing is covering 8 sections of a Sirian mothership. The tour is meant to provide an overview of what you can expect from your first tour of a Sirian mothership after the first contact landings. Now the key to all of this is the Umakdan, or the symbol of creation. Now when you walk around the ship, you'll see all kinds of sacred geometry being utilized, because the basis of their technology is what here on this planet we would call sacred geometry, the sacred solids, etc. Now the Umakdan was the most sacred of all. And so they told me right from the beginning that the Umakdan is the Galactic Federation symbol for the Sirian star system. It is an intensely activational emblem. And I found that to be interesting, because what it did was it brought you always into a period of peace and a period of complete and unbelievable calmness and joy. They are shaped like balls and are usually between 100 feet and 300 feet in diameter. They enter and exit from the hangars located at the top and bottom of the mothership's bulging midsection. Now the ship itself is roughly 300 miles across and approximately 100 miles tall. So it is very big. So now you just leave all those items at the door. You won't need these while you're on board the mothership, because your body's electromagnetic fields will be balanced automatically. You will temporarily experience excellent health and a strong, ailment-free body. When you leave the mothership, you must resume using these instruments and other implements back on Earth until the time comes for you to be healed. It's like walking on clouds. The floor's electromagnetic energy field raises up to meet your feet. So I would actually do this. And to me it was neat. You couldn't fall, because you could run against this thing and you'd bounce off. That's what I call a secured fence. So it was marvelous. So I would look down and I would see these things. Like, if you think ants are small, you should see what they look like from a half mile up. One of the neat things about time on motherships is, because they have their own ability to vibrate in the time-space continuum at their own pace, time is different. So to them, a day can be very fast or very slow, and they prefer, because of their joy, for days to last as long as possible, so they tend to make it longer. So like a minute on Earth can be like 2 hours in a spaceship. It has a marvelous earth glow that goes from a nice, almost like royal atmospheric blue at the base up to a darker color as it moves up towards the edge of the atmosphere. So what you see is this amazing glow. And one of the things that I used to love, and matter of fact the most important things that I used to love when they let me see the windows, was to look at the planet and just see the glory and wonder and absolute mind-blowing beauty of planet Earth.